It's time now for your latest local news from around the region. I'm Dan Hardenbrook, and this is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your local news today is being brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
A lot of times other people will notice it before you do.
Bill Alexander, respiratory therapist and supervisor of the cardiopulmonary department at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, says family members are often the ones who know someone has a problem with poor sleep.
When you sleep, you don't understand how you're snoring, how you're gasping, how you're tossing and turning at night. A lot of times it's a spouse or significant other that brings you to the appointment and says, this is a train wreck, we need to do something, because they keep me up all night because I'm waiting to hear them breathe again. And so it's a lot of stress on them as well.
Call your primary caregiver about a sleep study at Helen Newberry Joy.
We have Dr. Washington, the pulmonologist, certified in sleep, the nurse practitioner, Carol Norman. They will do a consultation. We have a 2-bed lab here. It's a lot easier being able to do everything right here. And then you do a follow-up afterwards, go over the results, and then pick the best kind of therapy for you.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
In your local news, Tahquamenon area schools will hold their regular monthly board meeting for December. That meeting takes place tonight. 6 p.m. is the meeting time, and it will be held in the meeting room in the Tahquamenon area schools elementary. It'll be the final board meeting for the calendar year for the Board of Education. Again, the Tahquamenon area schools Board of Education meeting for the month of December takes place tonight at 6 p.m. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center is reminding the community that their Eckerman Clinic will be closed multiple days this week. The Eckerman Community Clinic will be closed December 16th and 17th. Regular hours at the clinic will resume next week, starting Monday, December 22nd. If you need assistance during this time or are a patient of the Eckerman Community Clinic, you can visit the Gibson Family Health Clinic in Newberry for any assistance. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center thanks you, the community, for your understanding. If you have any questions, you can contact the hospital at 906-293-9200. Lewis County Pet Pals is providing friendly reminders to help keep our furry friends safe and healthy during cold winter temperatures. According to the ASPCA, cold weather can be just as dangerous for pets as it can be for humans. As a matter of fact, pets have a more difficult time regulating body temperatures and can be more susceptible to problems from extreme temperatures. Keep your pets protected during winter storms and extreme cold with the following tips. In cars, never leave pets unattended without heat. Animals can freeze to death very quickly. Be careful with cats. Warm vehicle engines can attract cats who crawl under the hood. Bang on your hood or blow your car horn before starting your vehicle. Keep pets indoors as much as possible. Pets that are left outside can get frostbite, become disoriented, or develop hypothermia. Be aware of exposure time and limit walks. Should only take your pets out to relieve themselves. Many dogs also need boots in winter weather, regardless of their coat fur length. Always walk dogs on a leash. Dogs can become disoriented or lost. And be careful of roadways that are often dangerous during snow conditions due to snowplow piles and ice. Keep ID tags on pets at all times because animals can get lost during a winter storm. More pets are lost in the winter than any other time of year. Pets can also lose their ability to scent their way home in snowy and icy conditions. It's no shave time. Never shave your dog down to the skin in winter. If your dog is long-haired, simply trim him or her. If your dog is short-haired, consider getting him a coat or sweater. Towel dry your pets as soon as they come inside. Clean their feet. Salt can irritate or burn, as well as cause vomiting and even seizures. Antifreeze can be deadly if ingested as well. Bathe your pets as little as possible during cold spells. Washing too often can remove essential oils and increase the chance of developing dry, flaky skin. Never take your dog or cat out after a bath unless they are completely dry. And last but not least, remember, if it's too cold for you, it's probably too cold for your pet. Get a list of those tips and more from the Lewis County Pet Pals. Follow them on Facebook or pick up the most recent edition of the Newberry News. With the holiday season soon upon us, the Michigan State Police want you to stay safe on the roadways this season. So they're cracking down on drunk drivers as part of their holiday drive sober or get pulled over campaign. Michigan State Police say their goal of 0 fatalities and serious injuries on Michigan roads has been a part of the implementation of the safe system approach. Drive sober or get pulled over impaired driving enforcement is underway now and will run through the holiday season. December is National Impaired Driving Prevention Month, which was established back in 1981 to remember those who lost their lives due to impaired driving accidents, to remind people to help prevent impaired driving crashes, injuries, and death, as it's part of every driver's responsibility. During National Impaired Driving Prevention Month, the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning is encouraging agencies and organizations to help spread awareness about the dangers of impaired driving. You can learn more by going to the Michigan Department of Transportation or the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning to get more information. Make sure you stay safe on the roadways this holiday season. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Those are your latest local news headlines. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Find out all about the great services they provide by going online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports. Lions suffered a heartbreaking loss on the road against the Los Angeles Rams yesterday afternoon. Lions playoff hopes getting slimmer as they fall to 8-6 on the season and a lead going into halftime, but were outscored 17-0 in the third quarter, 24-10 overall after the halftime break. Jared Goff did his part, threw for 338 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Lions limited to just 70 yards total on the ground. Longtime Lion quarterback Matt Stafford threw for 368 yards, 2 touchdowns in the win. Rams are 11-3 and atop the NFC. A disappointing day for the Green Bay Packers. They also lost on the road, falling to the Denver Broncos 34-26. Broncos among the top teams. They're now 7-0 near the top of the AFC standings. Packers fall to 9-4-1 on the season. Jordan Love threw for 276 yards, a touchdown, but had 2 picks. Bo Nix threw for 4 TDs to lead Denver to the victory. News got worse for the Packers after the game. Star wide receiver Christian Watson was held in a hospital after the contest as he's being observed for a chest injury. And superstar defensive player Micah Parsons was acquired in a big trade just before the season. Believed he was torn his ACL. Packers will update both injury statuses later today. Parsons wasn't the only superstar to suffer a season-ending knee injury. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes also suffering what is believed to be a torn ACL. Mahomes suffered the injury late in the Chiefs' loss to the Chargers yesterday. The loss for Kansas City knocked the defending champs out of this year's playoff push. Mahomes will be reevaluated, but initial MRI after the game confirmed his injury. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. We'll see a slight chance of snow showers. Skies will stay mostly cloudy. Highs will be near 20 with wind chill values near 0. West winds 10 to 15. Tuesday, patchy blowing snow, cloudy, but a bit warmer. Highs will reach the mid-30s. South winds 5 to 10. For your Wednesday, slight chance of showers, mostly cloudy. A high in the low 30s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
Introducing Upstream TV. From the Sioux to St. Ignace, over to Newberry, and all points in between. Upstream TV connects people across the eastern Upper Peninsula like never before. Local news, local people, local places. Streaming 24/7 on your phone or your TV. Stay in the know wherever you go. Upstream TV, where local lives. Find us on YouTube or myupstreamtv.com.